Hi everyone and welcome to the first ANNO Online International Livestream. I'm BB Alpaca, the Community Manager for the EMEA English instance of ANNO Online, and
Yeah, my name is BB Monty, and probably the German audience already know me as the German Community Manager for ANNO Online.
we'll be your host for this evening. We've got a great lineup for you tonight in our stream, including some introductions from our community team behind ANNO Online, a closer look at our upcoming Halloween event, and an interactive question and answer session with production and game design. The cargo is loaded, the wind's in our sails, and we're ready to kick off a great evening with our ANNO Online fans. Our enthusiastic and diverse community is extremely important to us, and to that end, to start off the evening, we would love to take some time for you all to get to know the community team that's behind ANNO Online. So, from all over the globe, we have our ANNO Online community managers here to meet you all face to face and introduce themselves.
Hej venner. Velkommen til ANNO Online Live Q&A. Mit navn er Peter. Jeg er Community Master på den danske server for ANNO Online, hvor de fleste nok kender mig under navnet BB Label. I er meget velkommen til at stille jeres spørgsmål via chatten eller vores forum, og vi glæder os til at I deltage i vores live Q&A. God fornøjelse. Greetings, ANNO fans, and welcome to our ANNO Online live QA. My name is Peter, and I'm the community master of the Danish server of ANNO Online, where most of you probably know me as BB Laro. We're looking forward to receiving your questions in the chat and on our forums, and hope that you'll enjoy this live QA. See you online.
Hi guys, this is Baby Ron, Community Manager for the NCSA version of ANNO Online.
Hi, this is BB Catalyst, and I'm the Community Manager for the NCSA version of ANNO Online.
Sziasztok! Üdvözlünk mindenkit az élő kérdezfelelőkünkön, reméljük jól szórakoztok. Zoltán vagyok, vagy ahogy a legtöbben ismerhettek, BB Ferlin. Én vagyok a magyarországi közösségi menedzser. Kérdezzetek bátran a játékkal kapcsolatban a fórumon, vagy ha sikerül átsípnetek a játékban, akár privát üzenetben. Hello and welcome everyone to the live QA. Hope you're having a good time. I'm Zoltán, or as you should probably know me, BB Ferlin. I'm the community manager for the Hungarian instance. Feel free to ask me any questions about the game on the forums, or if you can catch me in game, just poke me.
Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Ja nazywam się Bibi Taku, jestem waszym polskim community managerem ANNO Online. Możecie spotkać mnie na forum oraz w wielu innych miejscach. I chciałbym zaprosić was do oglądania wyjątkowej transmisji, wyjątkowego livestreamu poświęconego obchodom Halloween w ANNO Online. Także oglądajcie nas i miłej zabawy!
Like these guys mentioned, always feel free to poke us or talk to us if you see us in chat or if you ever have any questions about ANNO Online. We're here to help you out, so let us know. Joining us now to talk with us about the ghost ships sailing towards ANNO Online for our Halloween event, we have Alex, who is our content designer. All of us here are really looking forward to sharing this event with you, and we thought that we'd give you a closer insight on just how it's going to go down. So, Alex, can you briefly describe the event to us?
Yeah, the event is, well, you can compare it to anniversary event we did in August, and it's the same, only more of it. And we decided to implement and to use all the stuff we already have in the game and to polish it and to deliver an even deeper experience for the player.
Awesome. So, the Lantern Island is a big feature of the Halloween event. Sounds pretty spooky. So can you tell us a bit about the Lantern event and the options that the player has there?
Yeah, the Lantern Island is an adventure island, and the player has to discover it first through the adventurer. And on the adventure island, we decided to allow the player to build buildings and to establish a small settlement and to explore exploration spots and to solve the mystery behind the island.
Sounds awesome. And also, it's no secret that the players of ANNO Online love loot. So, what can the players get with Halloween resources during this event?
Yeah, with the player can achieve silver skulls, and with the silver skulls he can obtain awesome unique buildings like a haunted tree and also a haunted paper mill, and of course a haunted mill. Yeah, yeah, and these buildings are unique buildings. They have we see the haunted paper mill, and these buildings are pretty powerful. For example, the haunted paper mill is double as fast as a normal paper mill, so you save one unique slot and can place another one. So overall, to continue our tree section, we decided to put also a haunted tree into the game. And well, I hope after the event the players are able to show us their event forests.
Cool. Well, I'm sure lots of our players are curious. How do you come up with the idea for the ghost ship and the Halloween event? So what's the creative process that you go through?
Yeah, first we thought about making the Halloween event based on history. And when we started to analyze the Halloween event, we recognized that this is not what people want, Halloween. I mean, when you close your eyes and you think Halloween, what comes first in your mind? It's like this dark street, you're walking along it, and this dark fog, and it's spooky everywhere. And then you meet this one guy with a lantern, and when he lifts up his lantern, you see the light of the lantern glows in his face, and you see this pale face. It's like a ghost. It's like he's not under the living people anymore. So we decided to use what people want from Halloween, what they expect from Halloween, to use this theme for our event.
Awesome. Sounds fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to us more about our Halloween event. If you're an ANNO Online player, please keep your eye peeled for this event on your instance soon, and watch out for the Ghost Captain. He's got demands for his cursed ship that he's going to get fulfilled at all costs. So, now we're going to move on to the next part of our live stream, the interactive community Q&A session. Feel free to post questions to us through the chat, but please do keep in mind that we won't be able to answer every single one. We do, however, have a recurring game design Q&A that will appear on your forums, so if your questions don't get answered this time, please contact your respective community manager and they will make sure that they get those questions to the Q&A. So, to start off, we have a short delay. Will you have haunted music on the server for the Halloween event?
No. This is sadly, but we are already working on this part. So music is a very unique part in ANNO Online and in the ANNO brand overall. So I can assure there's more to come.
So with the trees, do you think with the haunted tree and the tree that we got in the anniversary event, do you think that these trees will be a recurring theme in ANNO Online events?
Yeah, of course, this could happen if the players want it and if they like it, we can put the same things and enhance them and combine them with new stuff. So there is no problem for that.
Awesome. And of course, ships are an integral part of ANNO Online. Do you have any further ideas for special ships that may appear, or?
Like in the Halloween event, we already have a special ship, and we use special ships in anniversary events. So there will be new unique ships in ANNO Online. Of course, it's ANNO, and it's all about ships and exploring islands. But I think it would be even better to think about the ships more and to give it more structure, to give it more content, and then to give the players a unique feeling so they enjoy having ships in the game.
Absolutely. And a huge thing that players have been looking forward to some time. If you saw our Gamescom footage, you may have heard about it, but we are planning to put in monuments into the game soon. So could you briefly explain the monuments feature and how they will work in ANNO Online?
Yeah, overall, the monuments are these huge, unique buildings the player can build on the island, and of course they provide him with effects So they are needed on the island to build up huge cities and working environments and economy. So yeah, to build up a monument, it will take a lot of time and a lot of management to put it on the island. So we decided to enhance the complete feature and to deliver as much monuments as possible for the players. And since we are working fine and the work is going on, we decided to put even another monument into this game. So I'm happy to announce that we put a castle-like monument in the game, and it will arrive soon. And with this monument combined with a Colosseum and cathedral, we managed to establish a monument for another need of the population. So yeah.
How did you choose these monuments in particular?
Yeah, in particular, it's pretty interesting because when you look at the city in the Middle Age, there are some buildings which are unique, which look big, which look awesome. So like a cathedral and of course a castle or even a Colosseum. So huge, unique buildings where history are spinned around and where people are talking around, for example, in the Roman Empire, when they talk about the Colosseum and how it burned down even. So yeah, we decided really to take awesome looking buildings, yeah, in this game.
That's fantastic. Awesome. So, will there be a possibility to merge items in your inventory? Will there be tabs for various types of products and resources?
The second question, what was it?
Will there be tabs for various types of products and resources in your inventory?
Yeah, together with the monument feature, we want to implement a lot of content into this game. So there is a need for a sorting function in the inventory. Otherwise, the player can't keep up with the amount of items they have. So we decided to implement this feature together with monuments and to allow the players to sort their items and also to merge their items. And yeah, so they have an overview.
Awesome. So that's coming out with the monuments.
Yes.
Great. And when will players be able to discard unnecessary goods?
Discard?
Throw away.
Throw away? I'm not sure if player want to throw away goods. I mean, they are working for it. It's their own, so
Yes.
I'm not sure if it.
That's a good point. And okay, next question. Organizing ships in size, routes, and trade. How are you going to do this? Are you planning to organize the ship system better for the future, or?
Yeah, we are always thinking about the ships. They are a unique part of Anno and of the Anno brand, and especially of Anno Online. So there are several ideas about how we can make it more unique for the players and to allow them to to have more actions with their ships. So we are on it, and hopefully we will have something cool, new stuff for it.
Will we ever be able to find desert islands with oriental resources?
Oh, that desert island with oriental resources. Yeah, that's a lot of content, I have to say. This is
Might be related to the oriental ship that they got for anniversary?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think when this comes, it will come as a complete feature. So we will invest a lot of ideas and thinking into it. And when we deliver it, I think it will come with a lot of other stuffs like, I don't know, Orient ships and maybe a complete Orient. So
How do you come up with, say, the designs for the islands? Say there was the Bonanza Creek and the Lantern Island. Like, how do you decide to go for that style in the story?
the story, yeah, it depends on the theme, on the idea you have. For example, for the Halloween event, we had this idea, this spooky idea, this mysterious feeling the player has to get. And we decided we need an island which has ruins on it, which is destroyed, and which has unique exploration spots on it. So, yeah, it depends on the feeling we want to give the player.
hmm And for the anniversary event, how did you decide which ruins to put on the island? Because there is a fantastic Anno 2070 ruin on the island as well.
It's finally an Easter egg. So since it's anniversary, we decided we take one unique building or unit out of all Anno and put it as ruins into this game. So the ruin from 7001, from Anno 7001, this town center, and also from Anno 2070, the Echo ship. It's a zone maker. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Mhm.
So to have this anniversary, this real anniversary, we decided to go through history of Anno and to show players what we achieved already.
And it was a really fantastic event. I know a lot of players have those ruins proudly on their islands right now. Okay, a question for you as a content designer. How is it to work as a designer? Is it that you play games the whole day to have other experiences?
Yeah, of course, the whole day, all 8 hours. Research is of course important issue for game design and content design. You have to look at stuff which is already there and to get your own ideas and to polish your own ideas. But most of the work is implementing stuff. It's just getting the ideas into the game actually. To use code, to use the program, and to use the possibilities that coders give you, and to realize or visualize the ideas of a game designer, for example.
What made you want to be a content designer?
Content content designer, it's interesting because you're at the point where everything comes together. So you have this idea from game design, and you have the code, and you have the graphics, and in content design everything comes together. And then you can decide how you structure it, how you put it together, and it's interesting to see how it evolves during your work on it. And yeah, it's just awesome.
Sounds fantastic. And next question from the community. Varied island names. Do you plan to be able to change the fact that players have more than one island with the same name, or the ability to rename islands in the future?
Yeah, this will definitely come. I don't know when, but renaming islands and also renaming ships is a feature where players can personalize their own unique units and their islands. So yeah.
Do you plan any like further customizations, say like extra deco items or that sort of thing?
Of course, there is this one idea to put a customization on ships. We started it already, and we experimenting with it. So, for example, like ghost ships are a part of it. Also, anniversary ships were a part of it. So, we are experimenting with that feature, and we want to give the player all possibilities to customize their ships and to show other players or their friends how cool their ships are.
Awesome. Next we have a question from Hungary, from Hijacker. Do you plan to implement pirates into the game, or even give piracy as a feature available to the players?
Yeah, pirates.
Who doesn't love pirates?
Yeah, pirates should definitely be in. I love pirates, but I'm not sure how I would be able to implement it. They have to be some unique personalities, so the players can identify them as pirates, and they have to maybe go on the nerves of the player. So like pirates always do. So, but the idea is there, and we even decided to make the ghost captain a pirate ghost captain, and to change his behavior based on his personality. So I'm pretty sure pirates will go in.
There's nothing cooler than a pirate ghost captain. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
Cool. So, next question. It's coming. Now we welcome Peter back.
Hello. Can I have the headset for a short moment? Thanks. It's a little bit I'm so sorry that I disturbed the live stream, but unfortunately there are several questions about chat-related things, and I guess you will have not the idea how it will work it out. So I just want to give you an update about the situation. We are currently aware that there are several issues regarding the chat, and that the chat is lagging, and we had also some guild chat issues or guild issues themselves. So we be aware of it. We are currently working it out. That means that if we are done with it, the chat commands themselves also will working as we are planning it and as you want to use it. That means that the chat commands themselves will working, and also the guilds, the guild chats will working as they should work. So, and then I will give back to you because that was my update.
So if you're wondering what's happening to the chat, now you know. So, continuing on. Thank you for your phone. Okay, will you put back the total number of houses along with the ascension rights in the ascension panel?
Total number of houses along.
And the ascension panel with the
Yeah.
the number of houses.
Well, I'm not sure of it because I'm not involved in this feature, but I'm pretty sure that the guys will do all they have to do to ensure that the players get the best possible feeling and best possible game.
And talking about ascension, are you going to add in a 5th tier of ascension at any point, or?
For 5th tier?
Yeah, like above, what is it? Partisans? So you have 4
Imperials?
levels, yeah, Imperials, that's right. Imperials. Are you planning to put in another level, or are you just going to leave it at 4?
Yeah, first we gonna leave it on 4 tiers because there's a lot of content coming with the monuments and also with the Halloween event. So there's a lot of stuff to do and there's more to come. We will see in the future if it will be possible. Yeah.
In your opinion, what feature are you most excited for that's coming up?
Monuments, definitely.
And what would your favorite monument be that's getting implemented?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think I go with the Colosseum.
Colosseum, that's a good choice. It's a good choice. And keeping in mind past updates, what update have you been, have you enjoyed working the most on as content designer?
As content designer, most was Halloween. Because it was for the first time that I could put my ideas into this game and to work on almost the complete content of Halloween. So it's it's interesting to see how it evolves, and I'm excited when it goes live on Tuesday. So
Was the pirate ghost captain your idea?
what?
Was the pirate ghost captain your idea?
No, not really. It was designed by a game designer, but for example, my idea was to put the exploration spots into the mountains on the island and to build ruins around them so they look like they're destroyed and spooky and so on. So to keep this vision of Halloween on the island.
Well, we know it's going to be an awesome event. Next question we have from the community. Exploration spots. Can you explain what you should do with them?
Explore them?
Yes.
Explore.
Can we show them? Which we will.
Yeah, we will.
And we're doing it right now.
Yeah, there are several exploration spots in the mountains.
So take us through these exploration spots.
Yeah, so there are new resources in Halloween. We call them black beans, and here there are pumpkin lanterns. And you have to use these resources to explore the dungeons, the exploration spots, or how they called underworld gates, and to lift the curse on the island. And it has 10 steps. And overall, when you're finished with it, the main quest chain will proceed, and well, overall, you will see when you play the event.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Alex, for doing this part of the Q&A with us. Now we will switch over to Marcus, who is our senior producer, and he will be here to answer some more of your questions. So thank you so much for talking to us tonight.
You're welcome.
So Marcus, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little about what you do on ANNO Online?
Yes, hi, nice to be here. My name is Markus Stark and I'm the senior producer for ANNO Online. So what I do is I try to manage everything and to give the development team the backup that they can make a good game.
Awesome. Crucial point in the team. So there are a lot of upcoming changes in the patch. Can you give us some examples of things that are going to come along with Halloween?
Yeah, with Halloween, we also implemented or reworked the sector costs, which means we now have dynamic sector costs. That makes it much easier for the players to open new sectors on new islands. And we have slightly reworked also the sector UI, so it's more easier to see the costs and the requirements in order to unlock a new sector. So these are the main changes together with the Halloween event itself and some bug fixes. Hopefully, as Peter already pointed out, we have covered most of the problems together that were attached to the guilds, so they should be fixed with the next updates.
Awesome. Cool. We have another question, but it has already been asked, so I cannot ask that one. So is there anything from your side that you would like to add about the Halloween event?
For the Halloween event, yeah, as Alex already pointed out, we really think it's a very good event. We put a lot of effort in. We try to give a unique experience for the users. So it's a complete storyline that starts with the ghost ships landing at your coast, requesting some resources, threatening you. And then if you follow the quest line, it will lead you to the mysterious island, to the Lantern Island. And there, for the first time ever in Anno, you can set up an economy on a new island. That's a new challenge for the players. And then besides, when he builds up the economy on the new island and discovers the new sectors, he also gets new resources, like for example the pumpkins that were mentioned. He has also still something to do on his home island, like there are some buildings that are haunted, and he can find their ghosts in the building and then haunt them down. And so there's really a lot of things going on during the event, and yeah, I hope the player really enjoy it.
It really does sound like it's going to be a fantastic event.
Yeah.
And I guess we can't expect a pirate ghost ship in the Christmas at Christmas time, but it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I can definitely, as you can imagine, we always need a lot of time to
Yeah.
prepare every event. So indeed, we are already working on the Xmas event. So I can announce there will be an Xmas event, though I will not spoil anything ever at the moment. So
We
for the
have to wait
moment,
and
please
see.
enjoy the Halloween event.
Yeah. Now we have a question from Hungary, from
Mhm.
player Xbull. Do you plan to make fights between guilds or make any ranking into the game?
Okay, that's a good question and touches a lot of topics that we are investigating at the moment. So first of all, for the guilds, at the moment we are happy that we have implemented a first iteration of the guilds, but with the feature itself we have still a lot of things in mind what we'd like to do with the guilds. So we are totally aware of that this is really just the start for the people that they can socialize, but there's a lot of things to come with the guilds. And then the same for the fights. In a first place, what we are evaluating at the moment is that we'd like to implement some kind of PvE first. And when we have implemented this, then we definitely will also have a look at how we can give guilds the opportunity to have more interaction also in terms of military conflicts or combats.
Awesome. Well, sounds really great. I mean,
Mhm.
PvE's on the cards. I'm sure the players will be super happy to hear that.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is really our when the, as Alex pointed out, so the next major updates for this year will be the monuments.
mhm.
And when we've done with that, the next huge topic for us will be the PvE, also including the PvP part. So
Awesome.
this is
Nice.
the next huge topic for us.
So cool. It's going to
Yeah.
be awesome. Also, you guys feel free to continue to submit your questions. We can keep going. So if you have anything you want to ask our senior producer, just let us know in chat and it will get answered. So with the monuments,
Yes.
will you use the monuments as an ongoing feature? So will you add more monuments as time goes on, or?
Yes, this is planned. So along with the monuments, in the first, for the first release, we plan to have 5 monuments,
Mhm.
and also along with the monuments, we will implement a skill tree, and we have definitely in mind to expand the skill tree as well as to add more monuments over time.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Now I have a question from a player in Denmark. A lot of players have done everything they can in the game right now. Is there anything besides monuments planned as permanent or end game content for these players?
Yes, there is definitely. So we are, as I pointed out already, so we have a really rich and deep economy system at the moment, but we are lacking other or more variety within the game. So that's why after the monuments, we will really investigate into PvE, PvP, and add this to the game. Also, what where we have a look at the moment is as we have the mechanic already is that we offer something like we call it internally for the moment economy adventure, which means it's something or equivalent to the Halloween event where the people can build on a new island. So at the moment we have a look at this mechanic and how we can reuse it for more content. So for example, it's really on a very high level. What we might implement is something like the opportunity to find these economy adventure not only during events but throughout the game, and then offer the player real-time challenges here, so that they do not only have to wait until the next building, for example, they have enough resources for the next building, but in between they really can do something on an alternative island.
Oh, that sounds really, really awesome. Okay, we have another question from Hungary. Do you plan to make changes to the daytime, like an overlay that shows evening or morning?
In general, this would be possible with our technology, though the problem that we would face at the moment is that it would cost a lot of resources in terms of power on the client side, so on the player side, which will slow down the game a lot. So, for example, if we would use heavy particles or other effects, it really will end in a drop of the frame rate for the user. So that's why we are very careful at the moment to implement those kind of things. But as ANNO Online hopefully is running for a long, long time, as long as you like it and support it out there, community. So thanks a lot for this. We will keep on implementing new features, so that's guaranteed. So, and yeah, if many people may be interested in this, it might be on the roadmap for someday. But for the moment or midterm, it's not on the roadmap yet.
Awesome. And for yourself, what's your most favorite feature that has been implemented into ANNO Online so far, personally?
So the for the larger features overall, it's really the events that I'm always looking for, because they are something new to do. They give a unique experience, and then it might sound sometimes surprising, but sometimes really the small things that I'm looking forward. For example, for the new inventory, because it really will ease a lot of things for the player, like we have stacking of items, we have different tabs, so it should be easier for the people to have an overlook of the items that they own. And the second thing that's coming in really few weeks is an easier option to erase streets, because we are totally aware of that at the moment. It might be a nightmare if you have a very long street to erase it step by step. So we are currently developing a tool that the player can far easier erase large street parts.
Oh, that's so cool. They'll
Yep.
really be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And another question we have, do you have any plans to, say, turn off animations or lower flash usage to make it lower quality for us with not blessed with such awesome PCs?
Yeah. Yeah. We are indeed at the moment investigating how we could improve the overall performance of our game. We are not 100% sure how we do it best, but there will be improvements within the next, let's say, month. So we still need a little time. We also have a look at our engine at the moment and see how we could upgrade the engine itself so that it's capable to display it in a smoother way. And on the other hand, we are investigating how we can maybe really reduce a little bit the animation quality or things like this. Though on the other side, I'm always very careful a bit with this, because I think, or we are the opinion that ANNO Online is really looking great, and we do not want to lower the quality of our game. So this is always where my heart bleeds somehow if I have to lower the quality here. But I can definitely or understand the need for some people that they'd like to have these options, and we are aware of it, and we have a look how we can solve it best.
Yeah, I can totally feel you. Every
Yeah.
time I zoom in when I'm playing, my mind is blown by the level
exactly.
of detail. It's fantastic. Next question. How much does community input influence game design of in-game events?
Of only in-game events, so it's specific for the anniversary, the question, and the Halloween event.
Yeah,
So
those in general.
yeah, it might be a little hard for the community to know what we do, I guess, because for
Yeah.
the anniversary, I hope it was a surprise for the community. So in this case, unfortunately, you had no chance to be part of this feature, but in general, for us, it's very important. For our game designers, our content designers, and they read on a regular basis through the different forums that we have. We also get reports, me as a producer, from the community side, so I also am aware of what the community likes, and we take it into account and put it on our roadmap. Though it might always sound as an excuse, please be aware of that it always needs some time. Yeah, we first must gather the feedback and then prioritize it accordingly, put it on our roadmap, develop it, test it, and then it's live. Exactly. So it's really not like we do not take it into account, or we do not read your feedback, but it's really, really a long way from the first idea or the first feedback until it's really in the game. This is a process. Depending on the size of the feature or the feedback itself, it might really last like half a year or even 9 months or even longer. Yeah, if we talk about really huge parts. Yeah, for smaller parts certainly, but still, if we only change smaller parts, it's really like we talk about it, we have to be sure we want to do it. It's at least a 3-month turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but
so
we always value your feedback, so make sure if you have a suggestion about the game to forward it to your community managers or post it in the forums, and we will definitely look through it. So always make sure to give your feedback to us, because it's hugely important. We have next question from Germany. When is the friend-to-friend trade feature coming?
Okay. Yeah, it's always funny to read. Yeah, no, it's always funny to read things there that also our game designers are discussing. So that's why I laughed. It's also an idea our game designers already came up with, and yes, we are in here also discussing at the moment how to implement best. So maybe that really with some friends you have some advantages if you trade together with them, or you can set up continuous trades with your friends like you can for routes between your own islands, these kind of things. And also something similar for the guilds. But though, as it has to be honest, here not the highest priority. It might take also some time, but we have it somehow on our radar.
Awesome.
Mm?
Great. Next question is from Denmark. Will there be more island slots added? Because you can't have enough islands
Yeah,
either.
I totally can understand this. And this is indeed also something we are discussing at the moment. I think I can promise that over time we'll expand the island slots. So from a technical perspective, that's easy possible for us. But it's also here a question how to go ahead here. Yeah, so this is something we're discussing. It will come at some time next year, let's say.
Awesome. Well, that's going to be fantastic. So many exciting features planned. It's going to be an exciting journey for the rest of ANNO Online. So from Germany, is it possible to see the ship of buyers again? I'm not really sure what that means.
Me neither, but maybe he means if other players can see the ships,
Okay.
and this is possible because the ships, the ships. For example, if you trade with another player, then the ship really sails into his harbor. So if you have a special ship, like for example, no, it's a bad example because you can only for the Oriental stuff at the moment. The Oriental ships. This is something we are discussing also if we change this or not. So this was too fast from my side. But if a player has a special ship, yes, the other player can see it. But it's also very important for us, as Alex already pointed out. We already designed the new interfaces for the ship customization. So this is something that really will come rather fast within the next 2 or 3 months. That the player can customize the ships, that they can, for example, change the color of their sails, etc. And then the other players indeed can see the sails and the ships, the customized ships when they come into the harbor together. So
customization is awesome.
Yeah, this is really awesome.
We have another question. Will we see disasters like in the other ANNO games? BB Monty wants to have the possibility to send out meteor buffs to destroy production.
Okay, maybe we just implement this for him. Here, this was indeed a topic of discussion when we started with of the producing of ANNO Online. In the end, we decided against because ANNO Online is a permanent world that also runs when you're offline, and we had so far not found a solution. What happens if a meteor, for example, hits you when you're offline? So your whole economy will crash, and this will have a huge impact that you can't react to. And that's a problem for the persistent world in this case. So we have a lot of advantages that gives us the persistence of the world in an online game. But in this case, it would have a drawback that we were not sure if this is really a good feeling for the player if he comes back to his island and everything is destroyed. So
the production crashes and literally burns.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe no meteor buffs for BB Monty, but thanks for the suggestion. Have you got any plans to raise the guild limit of 25 members?
This time, easy answer, yes.
Yes. More guild members for you.
Yeah. So we definitely will increase the number of the guilds, especially when we have more content for the guilds. So the guilds is really a huge topic for us for the next year. We have a lot of plans here. Just to mention some of them is like we'd like to implement in first place something like guild quests where the guild can really work together to solve quests and to get a special reward. Then on our roadmap is something like a guild bank. And then it's a little bit more in the future, so really end of next year maybe we're talking about guild islands even, where the guild can build together on one island. So there's a lot of stuff to come for the guilds, and along with this we will definitely also increase.
Do you plan to be able to make the guilds fight each other for loot, or
Along with, as I already spoiled, as we are looking into PvE, PvP, so along with PvP, we definitely will also offer a PvP version for the guilds.
Oh, that's so cool. Awesome.
Yeah, but this is really,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward for it myself because I'm a very much a competitive player.
Oh, totally.
But unfortunately, it will take some time.
Yeah, as all good things do. Next question, are there any plans for more avatar customization options?
Okay. Yes, also here we are really wanted to have this already right from the start. As you can see in the UI, there are some options that might indicate that we have plans here. So yes, this is something we will have a look at again, that you can unlock new parts and better parts. But here again, it's not on the highest priority for the moment. So this might also take some time.
Does this also include those awesome titles that we see?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Because also titles, who doesn't want them? They're amazing. Cool. Next question. What's your favorite part about being a producer on a game like ANNO Online?
There are really a lot of great parts. I really love my job. It's a lot of interaction with other people that I really love. It's that you really can, help the team to get that they can focus on what they do best. For example, for Alex to create content and displays, and that's what I try to do. And it's a great job.
It's always awesome to love your job, so that's fantastic. Next question from Hungary. Do you plan to implement new items that the player has to invent? So, crafting.
The crafting is not on the roadmap for the moment.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. So we have already, I really hope that everybody has something great for him. A lot of topics on the roadmap, but crafting is nothing we have a deeper look at the moment. So in general, for sure, we have like many ideas, but it's not at a closer, let's say, circle at the moment that we look at.
Cool. Please feel free to keep sending us questions, by the way. We are still going. So if there's any questions you would like answered by our senior producer, feel free to send them through to us. I can see BB Monty meteor buffing over to my right. It's so good. He can't type fast.
Yeah, he's too slow.
He's
maybe
preoccupied. Wait. We've got it. We don't got it.
Don't read it off from the very first page.
Okay.
The
Okay.
beginning is for you.
Yep. Okay, will our team also be working on players that have locked zones and not just events and extra content?
And what the second part? Sorry, I missed it.
Will our team be working on players who
okay.
have locked zones?
A fair question. Yes, at the moment we are aware of the problem with the locked zones. What we do at the moment, I hope if I get too technical, just hit me. What we do at the moment is that we set up a script, or a so-called script, that will run every day and unlock zones again. So we are in the last testing phase here at the moment, but scripts can also do a lot of damage to existing worlds. So we really first have to test it. What we do at the moment, we call it a dump. So we copy a existing game world and run the script there. And when the script does everything that we want it to do, in this case, unlock the zones again. We will put the script live and run it on a regular basis. Beside, we're currently setting up workflow that we get faster informed from every site that where the people have the problem with the locked zones, and we will constantly work on it. So it might take from now on, let's say, like 1 or 2 weeks until we have the workflow fully up and running, but then hopefully the situation will be improved for all the players out there.
And
though, unfortunately, sorry.
No, it's okay.
In some cases, it's really a very specific problem and very hard for us to find out. And in some cases, it's really there's as I always do not like to say this, but sometimes we really just have no solution then really to erase a player again, but then go to your community manager and he hopefully gives you some advice.
We're here
and
to help
out.
you. So if you have any issues, always feel free to contact us,
Yeah.
community managers. Next question. Do you have any plans to improve the distribution house artificial intelligence?
The easy answer would be yes, but it's not the complete truth because we're not only looking into the artificial intelligence, we're also looking into how we can improve, or let's say improve the functionality of the warehouse. So in the near future there will be a change that will solve the problem that was behind this question, I guess, that not all the goods are gathered in a way that a player might expect. So we are currently working on this, and there will be a solution by end of the year that the warehouses are improved. But it's not only the artificial intelligence, but it's a complete improvement for the warehouses overall.
Awesome. Fantastic. Cool. So thank you so much for talking to us with all these wonderful questions, Marcus. Now we have other people invading our stream.
It's a pleasure being here.
Seems like that's about all we've got time for tonight. Thank you so much from everyone here at the ANNO Online live stream. And thank you for participating with us. We can't wait to see you in game. Have a great weekend, and may the wind be forever in your favor. Good night, guys.
Have a nice evening. Bye.